And I was like, who is this? And my email was so classic. I was mad because I had kind of given up on that challenge. And so I was going to take my anger out on this AE and be like, how? I don't need this. I'm already fit or whatever. But instead I said, oh, this is that moment. It's time to do it. That was like 3.5 months ago, whenever it was. And it absolutely changed my life. And what's that? Oh, and I'll tell you, there's something out there for you that will connect with you the way that DeLand and Port Orange Boxing and the team and boxing has connected with me. I don't know what that is for you. Maybe you stopped doing it when you were a kid. I was a black belt first degree all the way up until I was 11 years old. Then I started baseball. Passion of mine was always fighting. Didn't do it. But here it is as an adult. Boom. Back to doing it.
Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Welcome back to the Monsters of the Morning. I'm New Skinny Russ, Wagogi, Bagogi, Kagogis, and I'm ripped. Whoa, wait a second. I was imposter Russ. Here's real Russ.
Sorry. We're doing some business over there. I just forgot the guy's name. Damn it.
No, not Trevor. Brandon.
No, the guy that owns the
Maggie.
the guy that owns Gotham City.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Its real name isn't Bruce
It's
Wayne.
Batman.
It's like JC or something, I think. Okay.
His parents are dead. Everybody's parents are dead. You get called Bruce Wayne.
I'll ask him about
Yeah,
that.
real
Anyway,
friends will do that.
welcome back to the Monsters of the Morning, Real Radio 104.1.
My God.
We are live at Port Orange Boxing. If you've been watching on the YouTube channel, there's all kinds of stuff to see today. It's been really, really cool. We've had a great time. There are people that are coming by and getting one-on-one training and just learning how to box. Today, you could be one of those guys. If you're in the Port Orange area, come by, say hi. You can pick up a Monster T-shirt. We got Monster T-shirts here today, and it's been cool. It's been really awesome so far. The people are signing up to the gym, which is really, really great. Welcome back. I'm Russ Rollins, along with Angelique, the dancing queen, who can punch like a mule.
Yep.
Thanks.
Carlos, who's the champ.
That's a champ.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ryan, who's got a girdle. And now,
I mean, it's true.
He's
proud of it.
I'm
proud of it.
I only tell the truth. I only tell the truth. And now,
when I lie.
and now it's time for Angel to bring you Monster Sports.
Monster Sports brought to you by Labor Day Bash is going down at the House of Blues, and that's going down September the 3rd. We got somebody's audio.
Sandy.
Somebody's audio's on. We got DJ Icy, Magic Mike, Stanton Warriors, Jimmy Johnson, DJ Sandy's on the set list as well, and Side Dog. And actually, this Friday, tonight, actually, for What the Hell's Angel listening to, I got exclusive mixes from Jimmy Jocelyn and DJ Sandy. They're going to be featured tonight on the show. Their mixes will start about 11 o'clock. So make sure you check out What the Hell's Angel listening to. It starts at 9 p.m. to midnight. Interesting little story here, guys.
What's up?
So we've been talking about, and we've heard about the story with Michael Orr, the former defensive player lineman for the Baltimore Ravens.
And inventor of the Orr.
And the Orr. And the controversy in regards to The Blind Side.
The movie.
Yeah, the movie and the parents and everything. Sandra Bullock has finally come out and made a statement about it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she's heartbroken. She's heartbroken because it's
She's
a project that she believed in.
Yeah,
And the project doesn't get made without her involvement.
Sure.
Yeah.
And come to find out that
There was all this to this.
Yeah, there's basically built on a lie.
Yeah.
So she's really, really bummed out about it.
And is she accepting that it's built on a lie or like a...
What was her? I'm guessing it was a.
The initial kind of, and I'm paraphrasing the release, but basically, she's kind of siding with I guess the information that she has or what she's saying that it could potentially be built on a lie and everything, and it's disheartened her.
But then there's some new information coming out, right? That he kind of acknowledged the conservatorship. Have you seen this?
Yeah, he's already talked about it in a book that he did many years ago, so he knew it was a conservatorship from what I'm hearing.
Again, all those things might be factually correct, right? But at the end of the day, everybody else in that family received proceeds from the Blind Side as a project, and he did not.
Yeah.
You know what I also heard, though, is that these people didn't need any money. He sold his company for $250 million. The guy's a multi-millionaire, and he was like, we don't need his money. And so that's what their side of it is. So I don't know.
Well, then don't sign the contract where the money only goes to you.
Yeah, I mean, because it just looks bad. They might have had the best of intentions.
Yeah,
it just doesn't. All on paper, it doesn't look good. Michael Orr, he still has $16 million, so he's not doing it for the money either.
Right.
So it looks like maybe just. I think Los, you mentioned this the other day about setting the story straight.
Yeah. I think going on the record and being like, hey, listen, guys, I wasn't mentally challenged.
That's the part that
is bothering him.
When you go back and look at the interviews and the things that he talked about, they portrayed him like mentally challenged.
He played him like that for sure.
Yeah.
It was like
he
I
was
don't know
slow.
what to do.
And obviously, if you've seen him in the interviews and you've seen him talk, you know that he's not that dude.
Dude, he met those kids in the gifted class.
He met the kids from the movie in the gifted class.
Well,
Yeah.
when he got into college, I never thought he was slow. That never.
No, but that was the
In the-
perception.
in the
that
sto-
stunted that he was
Yeah.
like, you know, kind of-
Emotionally and socially
Yeah,
stunted. and
for
kind of-
sure.
I don't know if you know this about gifted kids. They can be emotionally and mentally stunted.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, what year was this? What year was the movie?
Oh, man.
2009.
7, 9.
No.
Okay, 2009. Let's say you went into a coma in 2008. Okay, and you wake up about now, and my God, it's a miracle. And you're just a sweet person. You're like,
Uh-huh.
how do we revive? Oh, it's good. Play some things that he loved. What did you love? My favorite comedian is Bill Cosby. Woo! Okay. Wait. What's your favorite movie? Oh, that heartwarming story of the blind side. Yeah.
So let us tell you about that. Yeah.
There's some things we gotta talk to you. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just seems like every one of these stories, you hear the underbelly of it, and you're like, "That's why I'm done with biopics."
You know, I was just happy about it because it was one time where white people looked like they did good. It was team white people. It was team white people. We white people came together and did a sweet thing, and it made me feel good.
The white knights.
Because
Yeah, the
honestly,
white
that's
savior,
what my parents kind of did the same thing. My
we
friend,
did it all the time to black kids.
my friend Jimmy didn't have a place to live. He lived with us, and I connected that story because my parents loved Jimmy the way they loved us, and I was like, oh, it's so sweet and heartening, you know.
And
now
now
it's like, oh,
story.
Yeah, that's what you know. What that's what we need in America. More stories where white people are the heroes.
no, there's a lot where they're not.
Tell 'em, Russ.
We don't have.
Every story is where white people did all these horrible things.
yeah.
At least white people had a win.
Tell them about Roots. Tell them about Roots. They made you guys look real bad in Roots.
Birth of a Nation. We need more of
Right,
that.
we look really bad in Roots. You know,
You didn't agree with any of that
yeah,
stuff.
It didn't even, for once, white people look good, and now it's just all blown away to hell.
Yeah, it's all on the blind
We're
side.
not all on the same team, white people. Like I don't like I don't go like those English people and like that's me. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like they did some stuff. They're
What?
old
That
dead
was like
white
the middle
people
of
are
a
bad.
thought process.
All old dead white people are bad people.
There, you said
I
it.
said it. Hot take.
Well, that's a hot take.
Wow.
Even my uncle, my old grandfather.
He was-
Well,
yeah,
I'm holding it
probably
out.
some World War II atrocities in there.
I'm holding it out for white people.
The
Go, white people.
the bizarre things that happen in the sports world, and particularly in the sports world when it comes to collector cards.
Oh man,
Now,
I love it.
And then the way that this story intersects with this gentleman. We remember where we're talking about John Morant.
Yes.
And John
Don't tell me there's more on John.
Oh, no. There's a connection here that is the most bizarre connection in these two stories, right? With Michael Orr and the Blind Side.
Okay.
John Morant, obviously, he's the point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's the kid that got in trouble with the gun and everything. He got
Yeah.
suspended and
Yeah.
everything.
That's
Yeah,
basically
he
what
doesn't
you
learn
know
his
for,
lesson.
right?
Yeah.
Like everybody's like at this point.
John Morant's NBA trading card started skyrocketing in value.
Oh no! Did he have a hidden
And,
gun in his pants?
And people were like, why is the value going up in the card and everything? It's gone up a few bucks. I don't know how much it's gone up today, but it's
Okay,
increasing, right?
I'm willing to look into it. I want to buy.
And there's another couple of instances of this phenomenon happening. So in the John Morant trading card, if you look over to the side,
No.
there's a couple parents sitting there.
Uh-huh.
They're parents of the
Is it
adopted.
the Menendez brothers?
Yeah, I
parents?
know from the
No.
Mark Jackson
It's
card.
Michael Orr's adoptive parents.
No.
The Orrs are the Tuvies. I'm sorry, are in the card, and I'm not sure if Michael's in the card as well. But they're in a John Morant trading card.
That's funny.
And people are now
Oh
buying
my
the card
gosh.
crazy and driving the value up because of that weird,
That's so cool.
bizarre connection.
Only thing
love
that make that better is they were doing the gun sign.
Oh, they had the money signed up like this.
They're literally signing the contract to take away
Oh my
his story.
Yeah, so again, it's a pretty interesting little tidbit. Those are the funny things that happen with trading cards. We've got the basketball schedule happening for Christmas. They released the Christmas Day schedule for the NBA. Some of the matchups that day is going to be Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns versus Golden State. Those are the early games. Dallas versus San Antonio. So they've already put in Wemby
Wow.
on Christmas Day. They're already putting him on Christmas Day.
Wow, Luka versus
Wemby,
Wemby.
yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So
I'm here for that.
so those are some of the key matchups on Christmas Day.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to share with
This is so far away.
But I look forward to the Christmas Day games. That's always a fun part. You eat a little meal, you watch the game.
Yeah,
Right?
and they're making a point to like
Watch football.
That's Thanksgiving. Though.
Hey.
Thanksgiving is football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Hey,
and-
Angel, did you see where the Buccaneers and the Jets had there was 2 days of
Straight up.
practice, and they had the first day of practice, and then the second day, for whatever reason, the Jets pulled out and went home.
Fighting.
What,
Oh yeah, no, they were fighting.
it was just too much fighting.
They were. That camp wasn't the only camp. There was a handful of NFL camps that they had to cut them all short by a day because these guys were getting after it in the sense of fighting, and that's obviously
Oh my
it
gosh.
looks great on TV or it looks great on a sports clip, but the coaches, you don't want to lose a player that way.
They
Well,
play
we
a
also
lot.
played there's a preseason game this Saturday against the Jets and the Bucks.
Yeah, so I was gonna
Oh,
give you
this,
guys.
the Saturday?
Yeah, you're building up a whole lot if they're already fighting in this little.
So wanted to
camp.
give you guys all the up-to-date Jets news as we have all Jets fans on the show.
You're kind of right at this point.
Yeah. So
majority
just
Jets.
want to get everyone up to date with all the Jets news.
Yeah, that's right.
do you
It's
think-
okay.
hey, Angel,
just
let's say
keep
this.
saying it. Just keep saying it.
No, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about him. He's the new Jets fan.
I will say
Yeah.
this: the second episode of Hard Knocks started seeing the dick. I shouldn't say that. The jerk lining of the Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I saw.
of
I
course
started.
you
I
You're
started.
looking for it. That's
No,
why
I'm not.
you are
I
like,
like him.
ooh, let
I
me
like him a
find
lot.
it, let me
Yeah,
find it.
so
I
Russ's
started to see
a
it.
new team is the Jets, and
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
you the update on the
You gotta
Jets
check
news.
Which
watch.
is really hard when you're a Dolphins fan. It's
Offensive
okay.
tackle Makia Becton is he looks like he hasn't taken any snaps yet, but it looks like he's going to be ready for the season
Right.
starter. So that's good news for you. And again, like Angelique was sharing, they're having their preseason game this weekend
Against
and
the Bucks, right?
against the Bucks. So
Yep.
you'll see how
And
they.
it'll be over in their
turns out.
stadium.
So tomorrow is the finals in that tournament where old
Messi's playing.
Messi's playing.
Yeah.
So he took them from the worst team, and now they're in the finals, and they're playing like Memphis or something.
Yeah,
and,
they're gonna-
they're expected to kill them.
Yeah, they're going to win this thing.
It's,
Listen.
Of
it's
course
not
they
even
are.
it's not even close now because Messi's killing
But-
everybody.
It's Messi and friend.
But he made a statement, and he still stands by his decision. He says that coming to MLS was the best decision for him
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
his
of course
family.
it is.
and his
Of
family.
course it is.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, the guy has not coming from a champion. Okay, and I see
All
what Messi's
day.
doing.
Oh my gosh.
Like, do I need to go and go fight in the pros? No, because I've done my fair share of the. I'm going to stay where I'm at, and Messi understands that kind
you
of.
know what? I'm
Well,
curious. I'm curious what will happen is this because Neymar
It
went.
makes sense.
Neymar went to play in Saudi Arabia.
Go ahead, leave. We don't want you.
Cristiano Ronaldo's already playing in
Yeah.
Saudi, and those guys are starting to take shots, and you can see the difference in the leagues. And
Wow.
the criticism was that the MLS it wasn't that strong a league, and him doing what he's doing is bringing attention to the fact that this league is not that good.
And
Inspired by Messi, I have decided to announce I'm coming out of retirement
No,
and I'm entering the micro wrestling tour.
that's nice.
and that,
Micro wrestling.
Yes.
Tour?
I
What,
see-
what's
I-
micro?
the-
No,
Micro penis?
That's
Yes.
that's what
It's
I'm.
the micro penis
That's what
story.
I'm like okay, what?
Yeah, micro penis store.
Okay.
And that's Monster Sports.
all right. When we come back, we're going to speak with Adina Menzel.
Whoa.
And I've been saying her name a bunch of times so I don't mess it up like
no,
John
no,
Travolta
no,
did.
no, it's gonna happen.
Adina Menzel. Yeah, yeah.
introduce you to Paquitas and Zell.
She's going to be on the line with us. And
Rolling in the deep with Adele.
Bellinis and Patel.
Guys.
Hava Nagila Mattel.
We are-
God.
We are live at Port Orange Boxing. If you want to come by, they're doing free boxing classes for people. Also, when we're done, we wrap it up here. We'll take photos with people, hang out or whatever, and then Carlos and I think 50 people are going to run down the street to go to Giuseppe's
Oh my God.
Pizza.
50. Wow.
We
You
will
blew
calmly-
that bet out.
50.
We'll
Nice.
probably drive down there
Yeah.
in the air conditioning, but they're going to
That's
run.
okay.
I need to find out where this place is.
Champ needs to run. I got a fight coming up.
Angelique, it's a mile
With a
that way.
pizza?
It's a mile that way.
You
Well,
get
that's
on No-
fine. A
you get on
mile
Nova
isn't
Road.
bad.
You get on Nova Road and you just
Uh-huh.
you jog a mile that way and you'll be able to hit it. But if
Okay.
you're watching us on our YouTube channel, right behind us, you're
So
going to
get
see
on
a
Nova
class.
and hit it?
Another class is going to start at like 9:00, so you can watch them as they're training behind us. And we'll talk to Adina Menzel when we come back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.